Alright, action.
Okay, class, well, it's the last day of AP US History, and the AP is tomorrow. So I figured we'd use this last class just to review, run some softball questions by you. Moving right along, we have who assassinated Franz Ferdinand? Yes.
Yuri Gvababo?
Very, very good. Yes, it absolutely was Yuri Jabragargo. Now, in the past, they've done some short essays, they've done some quick answers, but let's just move on. Which Japanese official negotiated peace with Douglas MacArthur at the end of World War II? Pretty softball stuff. Yeah.
Colonel Saito?
Right again? Absolutely correct. Colonel Saito. Very good man. Very, very good man. Moving right along. Who was the first democratically elected leader in Saudi Arabia? This one definitely will be on the test. Yes, you.
Ali Karish?
Right again. Ali Abdul Karish. Correct. Very correct. Now, continuing along, we have one, should be a pretty softball answer. Who led the Axis powers during World War II? Nobody? Who led the Axis powers during World War II? Did I not teach you guys about Hitler? Hitler? Okay, I need to pivot. Jeb, can you change the slides? Do it on the World War II lecture. Alright, I totally spaced. Normally I do this in 10 days, but I guess we'll just cram it into this session. You guys are pretty advanced by now. I'm sure there'll be no troubles. So, just to begin. So, who started World War II? The answer is Hitler. It's a pretty weird picture. Jen, is this up to date? Okay. So, some basic facts about Adolf Hitler. He was a vegan, had 2 sons and 5 daughters. I'm not sure I see that the relevance is there. His youth program inspired both the Boys and Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts of America. America? I don't think that is the information we want to be giving. Are you sure that this is the right slide? Alright, although he eventually did lose the war, he was respected by many of his leaders even now. And he moved to South America after the war. I don't think that this slide is the one that we want to be giving these kids on their first introduction to Hitler. I just don't think so. Okay. What was the Holocaust? Well, let's watch this clip and see. Okay, let's just pause the clips. That was not from Schindler's List. I apologize. Jeb, I really think this is the wrong PowerPoint here. I think these are totally different slides. Okay, no, that is not the Holocaust. Let's just move on. Who were the heroes of World War II? What? No, guys, don't stop taking notes. Stop taking notes. These are not true. The Klan? Trump wasn't even president. Oh, okay. Class, why don't you give us a few seconds? Let's take a quick break while we sort out this technical difficulty. Jeb, what the hell are you doing, man? These slides are a mess. What have you been doing all class, dude? Just doodling around in this folder, or... Jeb, are you a neo-Nazi? What are you talking about? A neo-Nazi? Oh, I'm far worse than you could ever imagine. I am a disenfranchised student. This is all your fault. You thought these PowerPoints were wrong? You should have seen the half-assed presentations you gave when I took this class last semester. I worked my ass off all year, and all I could see you doing was droning on reading from your goddamn teleprompter. I got a 2 on the AP. You are an awful teacher. You fill your classes with pizza parties and trivia days and fucking shitty-ass movies. Well, guess what? Ken Burns is a hack, and so are you. All year, I've been fudging the numbers on your stupid PowerPoints, wanting to see how your precious students handle your awful teaching. Now, you have no choice but to let your students fail, just like I did. And, for the record, your baby looks like a fucking bird. Well, class, as I'm sure you just heard, I messed up this year. In a pretty big way. And I know you guys are pretty stressed out right now because you don't want to fail the AP, and I have been teaching you just the incorrect facts throughout the whole year. But don't give up, okay? We're gonna solve this. We're gonna sort through it. We're gonna stay here all night if we have to, but we will stay here and we will cram. We'll cram like our lives and our jobs depend on it. By the end of this study session, each one of us will walk out of here knowing even a little bit about U.S. history. And isn't that what AP U.S. history is all about? So who's with me?